Yeah, Steve Harrington from Stranger Things has gone a little crazy. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. Spree drops on VOD and in select theaters tomorrow. Today we are going to talk about it. I need your comments down below. Are you a fan of Keery as an actor? Did you like this trailer? Let's get right into it. So thirsty for a following, Kurt Kunkel is a rideshare driver who has figured out a deadly plan to go viral. So this movie interested me for multiple reasons. I watched the trailer and said, you know what, this could be interesting, but we have to wait and see what it turns into, what it progresses into in the third act, and is it going to be as interesting and fresh as what that trailer told us it would be. I also like Keery as an actor. I mean, we've not seen him in a ton just yet, but I think he's really good in Stranger Things, playing a very different character here. A character who will do anything and everything to be the center of attention. It's all about me. I need to go viral now. I need to establish myself as a specific brand and garner an audience. And at first, people are like, oh, he's just joking around, right? And then the movie progresses, and it almost turns into like American Psycho, this kind of film where a man is secretly just the worst human being, but it's not really a secret for this character. The character of Kurt is very obvious, and it's evident what he's doing because he's filming everything. But the cool thing about this movie is the fact that it looks and it peeks into this world through those cameras, through the phone camera, the GoPros in his car. It's that style and kind of film. We can compare it to something like a Chronicle, but in terms of what the movie is centered around, more like an Ingrid Goes West, dealing with social media and what it means to have a presence and what it means to be obsessed with something. And the familiarity there is something that we can relate to because we all have that one or maybe two things that we're obsessed with, and we have to have this now or we have to do this now. And also, I mean, we see YouTube, occasionally TikTok, I mean, all the time TikTok. Everybody's just always on camera, and they're always promoting themselves, and they're successful in doing that, but sometimes you can go overboard, and we see that. And this is the ultimate outlandish example of that going overboard. And I've seen a lot of individuals, rightfully so, I guess, not love this movie. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too over the top for some, or there just isn't this cohesion to the plot that maybe you're looking for in a movie like Spree. And I did have, some slight issues with the plot itself and where we get into in that third act and the predictability of, okay, he's getting himself into this situation. What's going to come of it? Well, you can probably guess what's going to come of it, but you're probably watching this movie hoping he goes off the rails, figuratively and literally, and hoping that he gets himself into some trouble that maybe he won't even be able to get himself out of. And if you're approaching it from that perspective and you look at the kind of the innovation, the style of this movie, and director Eugene, this is Eugene's name, I will probably botch it, so there it is, does a really nice stylistic job of just keeping the intensity level so high, even if we're kind of stumbling with the plot a bit and we're struggling to get on board with what he's doing because can't really get on board with what he's doing, right? But you see that deep down, it's like he's just willing to do whatever it takes to get famous and to go viral, and he continues to encounter these different people, and each person coming from their own background or doing what he's wanting to do, but better. So he says, you know what? I'm just going to go on a spree, and I won't say what kind. You can probably figure that out. And it is just pure madness. Again, to American Psycho. Two very different films, but it's that kind of madness, except Keery's character is a lot more out there with it. He's not subtle at all. And so again, I thought the camera style was pretty cool. We've seen movies like this before that don't work, but I thought this one worked. The way that they edit two different kinds of camera angles together, and I would normally look at this and say, okay, it feels really jumbled, I don't like it, but with what the film was and how they established this at the beginning, it honestly didn't bother me, and the details of this movie, and I know it's something not a lot, if you don't like this movie, right, you're going to stop paying attention, but there is a live chat going while he's doing a lot of this stuff live. Again, you might have to separate yourself from reality because it's like, wouldn't the cops kind of see what he's doing? But a lot of people say it's fake. And okay, we can almost look at it as if it's a different world, but people are saying things in the live chat as he's doing this. We would see this in real life like, oh, fake. not real. He's not actually doing this, committing these crimes. And as we go through the movie, it's like, how do you not? But still, I thought that was interesting. And overall, I think Spree is a movie that is really going to pay off for a lot of people. Again, issues for sure, but I genuinely had some fun with it. And it combines interesting direction with this frantic editing style to bring us a fresh spin on the serial killer premise. So if you guys like this early review and you'd like to see more, comment your thoughts down below and smash that thumbs up button if this movie makes you afraid of taking an Uber from now on. As for my score, I'm going a solid 68%. I think this was a pretty solid movie, and it's just different from anything else that we're getting right now. It feels a bit fresh, even though, again, it takes stylistic elements from other movies that we've seen. But I like Joe Keery as an actor, and I think the acting as a whole, minus maybe one or two people, was pretty solid all the way through. So Spree, solid movie on VOD, coming to theaters this weekend. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you later.